I'm kind of leaning towards the latter, to be honest with you.
I mean, who isn't?
We have a job. Don't forget.
All right, Dr. Killjoy.
I could do with a bit of a bite to eat before we go.
Well, we haven't got a lot of time. So you want to get moving?
I'll be back now then. So I'm going
We'll
to
meet
pop
you there,
outside.
then? Will we meet you there?
Right. Yeah, all right.
I want to point out that the hotel is not very far from where you currently are. The hotel is right here.
Oh, hang on. Can't see.
Wait a bit.
Wait, put my notes up. Got it. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Okay.
Okay.
So the cafe where you presently are is also on Iberville right here.
Okay. All right. Oh, you got plenty of time then.
Yeah.
The orange.
The orange down here is the
Gotcha.
cafe,
All right.
and then up here is the hotel.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm going to go and munch. I'll meet you there.
The
well,
waterfront is open.
We can wait for you. If it's not
Well, it won't be
we
long.
can wait for you. Well, I'll wait here anyway.
I also drove,
I'm gonna...
so it'd be fine.
Do we want to make this a group affair?
It's like 5 steps up the road. We don't need to drive.
I just stating that I drove here.
I think she means down to the waterway.
Yeah, we can drive to the waterway. It's a lot faster than walking, especially if time is of the essence.
It's like 15 steps to the waterfront.
Okay,
Yeah,
Why
Frank.
do you want to drive everywhere?
Because I like my car.
You really haven't been in the South very long, have you?
Like, this stuff is all happening. Like, I can literally, if I put my head out the door, I can see the waterfront and the hotel.
Fine, I'll
Yes.
walk.
I mean, you can do what you want. I ain't your daddy.
Well, also, we can use the car as a weapon if we have to.
Good point, well made.
Yeah, see? I'm thinking ahead.
So we all just go get a little snack. Yeah?
No, I don't want to ruin my suit. You guys go. I'll wait here.
Okay, I'll go with you, Petey.
Okay.
I'm going with you too.
All right, I can take the
Okay.
car.
The three of you pile into Jules's very not conspicuous at all car.
I was just
I mean,
going to
my
walk
van's
up
right
and
there
buy
also.
something.
Just saying.
You mean the van that was all over the wharf the other day?
You know, it's just right there.
That's well known.
It's not well known.
You offer.
I mean, it might be well
aid.
known for treating,
Yeah.
you know, homeless men from their drug addictions.
Yeah. Yes. That is how it is well known. Do you offer the van?
I will offer the van, but I am driving.
That's okay. I'll take my car. Thank you for the offer,
driving
though.
was the problem before.
Okay, we'll take the car.
Do you still have the divider curtains behind the driver's seat and passenger seat, or those have not been replaced yet?
In the van?
Yeah.
Those haven't been replaced yet.
So, can I get a wits awareness from everybody else when Dr. Isaacs offers the van and you look in its direction?
I'm not.
Include me.
Not me.
You already know it, but yeah, we'll put it at a 1. Peter, you notice immediately. Jules, you also notice. Dr. Isaacs, you are already very much aware, but you too notice that as you point towards your van and the direction it is parked, there is a menagerie of colors hanging from the ceiling behind the driver's seat and passenger seat. And it just looks like somebody created a garland of air fresheners and has strung it like a zigzag pattern across the top of the back of the van on the interior.
We'll get you some sage for so you can burn that, and that might help with your problem instead of that. Okay?
Why would I burn sage?
It helps with what you're trying to, get control of.
It smells terrible, though. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Work to me.
Anyway, let's go get that.
Let's go get your car.
Yeah. If she'll just turn and walk away to get her car and get into it.
I'm gonna walk.
Everything smells like Mississippi to me.
Mm.
Oh, wait a minute.
Peter, are you getting in Jules' vehicle so she could just drop you off, or are you walking?
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna find a random lone tourist walking nearby a darkish, secluded alleyway,
Make sure he's not wearing a hat.
making sure he's not wearing a hat.
Are you making certain this individual is alone?
Yeah, as best I can.
And do you take him down to the waterfront, or do you just duck into the alley with this person?
Down to the alleyway. Using a certain new power that I've acquired of
Oh.
Mesmerize. Look into the eyes, look into the eyes, look around the eyes, into the eyes.
Thank you for sharing with us.
They won't get that, Richard.
No, they won't get that.
All I can think is he does the exact same thing to this poor tourist as well. Look into the eyes, not around the eyes, into the eyes.
That's the one. Yeah, so follow me. So I need to rouse for that, don't I?
I believe so.
Just a rouse check. Hey, happy days. This bloke's gonna
Oh.
get drunk.
Oh, this may end very poorly for this individual.
Oh well, never mind. Munchy.
What was your original intention behind feeding?
Well, I was only going to take a couple, but 3 now is where I was planning on going. Depends how much a person can
Wait,
hold.
are you on hunger 4?
He is.
But maybe.
Oh my god!
This is what I wanted to eat before.
And then he used Mesmerize. And he had to roll another hunger check. For Rouse.
I've got new toys. I want to play with them.
That's fair. That's fair. Can I also get a frenzy check from you?
Where's frenzy check?
Should just
Frenzy,
be a
resist
resist
frenzy.
frenzy. Yeah.
Um,
Everybody get back 1 willpower point.
Difficulty
This is
of?
New evening. We're gonna put difficulty at 2.
Slowly getting my willpower points back.
Okay.
That was fortunate.
You just managed to resist. However, I will let you know that while you are able to feed 3 points from this individual, they are left in a very weakened state to which you think they may need immediate medical attention to survive. There is severe anemia at this point, and you aren't certain that if you leave them here unattended, that they will actually be able to recover.
Okay. I'm going to lick the wound and do all the necessary clean-up.
Okay.
I'm going to walk out the alley just up the way and say, "Oh, what's that down there?" And then walk away. It obviously in the hearing of other people that are likely to pay attention. If they pay attention, they do. If they don't, oh well.
Look, a dead biscuit.
Are you saying this particularly loud at all, or?
Loud enough for some passerby to hear what's going on. Oh, what's that down there? And then carry on walking. Disappear like a donkey in the mist.
My lord.
That well-known Romanian saying is actually genuinely a Romanian saying. Disappearing like a donkey in the mist.
That's cabbage.
That is cabbage.
Goodness. I love it. So, for you trying to draw attention to the individual, give me a charisma streetwise.
Well, actually got something in that. Incredible.
We'll put it at a 2. Because you're trying to pick out somebody to kind of drop this around that you're gauging
No.
at a glance.
No. No.
Not just a no, that's a very big no.
Yeah.
You kind of bellow out very theatrically, like, what's that over there? And you quickly just try to blend into the crowd. A couple of people try to stop you and ask you, like, where were you pointing? Is something going on? And you just brute force your way back through, away from the scene.
Look,
Oh.
obvious distraction.
Yeah.
Do you head back to the cafe to meet back up with the others? Or are you going to meet them at the hotel?
I'll just meet them at the hotel.
Alright, in that case we will join Jules and Dr. Isaacs on their escapade.
So, Dr. Isaacs is in the car with Jules?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm guessing Jules is just driving around until she sees someone out and about.
There are a number of people out and about currently. It's earlier in the evening for the French Quarter.
What day is it?
Storyteller on the spot.
7.
It's a day that ends in a Y. Give me just a moment. I'm doing the math.
Okay.
I want to say you're on Thursday now.
Oh, Thursday. Okay.
You're not yet into July. You're still in June. I think you're on the last Thursday in June. But yes, Thursday.
While we're in the car, I'm going to take off my tie.
So,
Okay. Jules will just kind of shrug. So, who are you thinking?
Well, they can't be local. Have to find a tourist.
Okay.
You have to find a terrorist, did you just say?
I thought you said that too. It's like, fucking hell, that's a speeding restriction.
Sorry, your second to last Thursday. Wait. You were... No, it is last Thursday. It's the 25th of June.
Okay.
Okay. So Jules will drive around until she can spot some tourists or people that look like tourists.
Quite easily able to, especially with the hotel just up the street. It's one of the finer establishments, and it has been in business for quite some time. It was originally ground broke for the hotel in the 1800s. So you're in one of the well-established French Quarter areas that has a few of the nicer, taller buildings present. Are you looking for anyone in particular? Are you looking for a well-to-do individual, someone alone? someone blitz?
Yeah, Jules will be looking for someone that's partaking in the reefer.
Give me a wits awareness. We'll put it at a 3 to see if you can maybe catch the scent.
Okay. You said difficulty 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please.
No successes.
Unfortunately, you don't find anyone that fits the direct description that you're looking for, but you do find a few individuals that seem to be more to themselves. Maybe they traveled alone, maybe their friend group kind of broke apart and they're going to rejoin earlier type of situation. And they're just milling about between bar to bar, or they're just leaving a hotel nearby as well.
Okay. She'll tilt her head in the direction. What about them, Doctor?
Seems fun.
Okay. How do you want to approach them?
I'll do it.
Okay. And she'll she'll drive up to them.
Is this a man or woman?
It's a gentleman. You would think he's maybe late 30s, early 40s. Starting to get a little bit of gray in his hair and in his beard. He seems well kept, but he's not in any type of business attire. He's definitely in casual clothing.
Okay, I'm gonna set the tie on the dash. Gonna unbutton a couple buttons. Wave up my hair. Get out of the car. Stumble a little bit.
Jules will give you a whistle, you know.
I'm gonna stumble over to him and say, "Coach! So good to see you! Haven't seen you since high school."
I think you have the wrong person.
No way. No way, man.
Not a coach. No, I think you have the wrong person. And he's starting to look at you fully at this point, and you can see that there is actually a gas station map in his hands, and he was kind of looking through it to see where he currently is.
Coach, you looking for somewhere? You a little lost? You new to New Orleans?
Yeah. See, clearly I'm not the person you thought I was, but yeah, I am kind of lost. Do you know where the casino is? There's supposed to be a casino near here.
Yeah. We'll take you there. Here, just come with us. And I would grab him by both shoulders and look at him for a moment. Look me in the eye and tell me you're not my coach.
I'm not your coach.
And then I'm going to use Mesmerize and say, "Follow me."
Oh, damn, I thought you were going to say we're going to use Mesmerize and get him to tell me that he's not your coach.
You're gaslighting the man into making you angry.
But you are my coach.
You know what? I think I was your coach.
Okay. I'm not telling him that he was our coach.
I know. He's fully unsuspecting. And he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah. That's really kind of you."
Anything for you, coach.
And he kind of glances past your shoulder and is like, "Is that your girl? She's beautiful." And he's kind of half stumble stepping with you if you pull him along.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna stumble step with him back to the car. Here, you sit in the passenger seat. I'll sit in the back.
Look, that's mighty kind of you, sir. And he plops down in the front seat.
Howdy. Jules will look over at him. How's it going?
Good evening, miss. Going pretty good. How are you? Do you know where the casino is?
Oh, yes. I'll take you right to the casino.
Thank you.
What's your favorite game?
Honestly, craps.
Oh, I would just-
Crap at it. Oh, well,
Oh, well, looking at above the compartment there, and you'll see something that might, make you even luckier.
He looks a little confused, but he's in pretty good spirits, so he'll play along. He'll try and open the glove compartment.
Boxing glove.
Yeah.
No, when if he opens it up, he'll see some joints in the glove compartment.
Oh, I love it. You're starting your farm.
Yeah, she's just like, yeah. You might not be.
I shouldn't do that.
Oh,
I should do that. As he's taking one out.
okay. Because
I really should.
then Jules will drive around to like she's going towards the casino.
Yeah.
But she's going really slow that way. Then she'll pull into an alley.
Okay. It's a tight squeeze given how the alleys are laid out, but you're able to make it without dinging the car. And he has become part of the passenger seat at this point. He's very relaxed, sitting there, puffing away. He'll offer it to you, Jules, first, of course, once he's lit it with the cigarette lighter.
Gotcha. Oh no, that's quite alright. That's quite alright. It's just not the same. That's all for you.
I'm sorry, miss, what was that?
I said that's all for you. It's not really the same for me anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is everything okay?
Oh, it's quite alright. So where you from?
Arkansas.
Oh.
I was taking a little bit of a break, and I thought I'd come down and see what all of the craziness was about with New Orleans, and we don't have a lot of gambling spots up there. It's probably good for my bank account.
Ah, I see. Oh,
How about you, sir? And he leans over the seat to try and hand you the joint, Dr. Isaacs.
Oh, what do you mean, Coach? You know I went into business with my papa after this, and then we moved down after we sold the business, New Orleans.
But he's following every word you say and progressively becoming more confused because there's so many details without details. Has it been? I really don't know. How's it been going?
It's been going good. You must have a brother or something if you're not the coach. You look just like him.
I do get that often, that I have a very familiar face. And he's gonna, since you're not accepting him trying to pass it off to you, he will go ahead and finish it off.
With that, Jules will be looking around to see if there's anyone, passing by or anything.
Give me what's awareness.
Sure.
I'll put it at 2.
I'm gonna rouse for this because I think I need it.
Okay.
Thank God I passed. Oh, that's the wrong one on academics. One. And you said 3 or 2?
2.
2. Okay. Oh.
Ooh, you are fairly certain that there is somebody watching you, but it's not a tourist. It looks like somebody that you haven't noticed before, but they catch the corner of your eye in the rearview mirror, and you can tell that they're across the road, just kind of watching, lingering at the entrance of the opposite alleyway, but they don't seem to be moving in. They're just observing. It's a darker skinned gentleman in a nice suit with a button-down shirt, and his hands are tucked into his pockets as he leans against one of the brick buildings.
Hey. Jules will try to get Dr. Isaac's attention as subtly as she can. Trying to get like his attention.
Okay.
And kind of be nonchalantly like doing her head in the direction of the guy.
Can I look and see if I see him?
Certainly. Give me a wits awareness. Jules, you're trying to do this subtly, correct?
Yeah, yes. Like
2.
Subterfuge charisma, Jules, at a 3.
okay. Subterfuge.
Yes, a 2 for you, Dr. Isaacs.
Then you said 2 for me as well, or
I would say 3 for you, Jules,
Okay.
for this subterfuge attempt.
I got you. No worries. I just 2 out of 3.
You guys do have willpower, if you would like.
Like.
Sure.
That's all.
I'll do
That's
the
all I'm
willpower.
saying. You don't have to.
Nothing.
So I can just click willpower reroll and then
Yes.
difficulty 2 still.
You don't have to worry about the difficulty on the willpower because you're just re-rolling the ones you do have already.
Okay. So I have 2 or 2 then.
So dice to reroll, I can do up to 3, or
You can do up to 3.
okay, I'll just do that. Maybe difficulty 3.
So you
Oh,
okay? You
okay.
would find the one you need.
Yeah.
Jules, you feel confident that you're actually very subtle in trying to get Dr. Isaacs to look. You don't think anybody would. All of a sudden, yes, thank you, Richie. You don't think anybody from the outside is just like, yes, it's just look over there, pointing. No, you're subtle. It's just a very gentle, like, nod of the head to get Dr. Isaac's attention, and kind of like a flick of your eyes in the direction. Your current passenger is very unaware. You can tell he has not noticed whatsoever. Dr. Isaacs, you see a familiar man across the street, watching you.
A familiar man.
Yeah. You turn to look at him.
Yeah.
There is a large, toothy grin as you make eye contact with him.
And Jules is able to see him smiling as well, right?
Oh yeah, like Jules. Even though you noticed him, and he probably noticed you noticing him. The moment that Dr. Isaacs turns to look at him, that's when you see it. Literally, it just slowly melts across his lips into just a wide grin.
Did Jules notice him noticing her?
I would say she feels like it's apparent, but he's not making it subtle. He's not making it subtle that he's watching them.
I have a couple questions. One, is this like a hard top or soft top convertible?
I'm trying to think of what we've been around in the 60s. Probably hardtops, right?
I think so.
Where you actually unscrew it and take it off
Yeah, she's got it.
and
She's
leave
got
it
it down.
somewhere?
Yeah, she probably left it at home though.
Okay. In that case, I'll just wait here, and I'm gonna go over to the guy. I'm gonna climb out the back.
No worries. I'll keep the coach company. Have another. I'll look if Jules can get the coach, the man's attention, the passenger. She'll like use compulsion, and then just tell him have another.
I really shouldn't. I already feel so. Are you certain, miss?
Yeah.
And he's in the middle of taking yet another one out of the glove box for you, lighting up.
Meanwhile, while he's doing that, she's watching Dr. Isaacs walk over to the man.
Dr. Isaacs, the man stays exactly where he is as you leave the alleyway, cross the street, wind your way through the pedestrians. He looks very nonchalant. He's at ease, just leaning against the building watching you.
Mr. Lejeune,
Yes.
is there something I can help you with?
No, I'm just enjoying the evening. I hear there's a party tonight. Happen to be in the area.
Yeah. Are you going to be there?
Oh yeah. I wouldn't be missing it.
Are you in a good mood today?
I'm in a fantastic mood.
Do you happen to need a bite to eat?
He's gonna chuckle at that and shake his head. I appreciate the offer, but I am satisfied. Maybe I'll have a taste some other time. And he's gonna pat you on the shoulder and start to head towards the direction of the hotel.
I'll see you tonight, Mr. Lejeune.
Make sure you clean it up well.
Yes, sir.
He's gonna leave.
Jules is watching as much as she can. I'm not sure how much she can hear of this conversation.
I'll make my way back and get back in the car.
So, we good?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no, we're really good. Yeah, we're great.
Yeah. How lucky are you feeling there, Coach?
I'll put it on Red 13.
Red 13, okay. Hey, Doctor, are you ready to, have
Yeah.
a drink yourself?
Yeah. I'll partake.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
One moment. Yeah. Hey, Coach. You're gonna feel a little bit of pain. Don't worry about it. I'll grab it from the right side.
What? And like the confused huh just drowns out underneath the sound of the city around you. And I imagine, Jules, you have music going as well.
Yeah, she'll turn up the music.
Mm-hmm.
Also, she'll grab his wrist as well. So.
Okay. Dr. Isaacs, Jules, between the two of you, how many dots are you taking?
One.
Same with Jules.
Alright. He is woozy but stable and could easily be just dropped off anywhere at this point, you think. He's probably pretty wobbly, but he's also very well baked.
And we'll clean him up,
Yeah.
It's-
Jules will lick the wound.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know, drive him to, like, the nearest, like, business or whatever. And
just let him out in front of the casino.
yeah, let him
Where
out in
is
front of the
the guy?
casino. Where is the casino at on the map?
The casino is actually right here.
Oh, okay. In that case,
Yours
Nick.
unfolded.
Yeah, in that case, Jules will drive him to the casino, open the door, get out, open the door for him. Here you go, coach.
You were probably only a block or two away from it, honestly. It just
Okay.
happened to be this man's inopportunity of being lost.
Safe and sound. Bet it.
I mean, he got 2 free blunts out of it.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a hell of a deal.
And a ride. He didn't
Yep.
have to
And a
walk.
rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
better
a
than
very confusing evening, which may or may not end up as a great story later if he lives.
Yep. And then Jill, hey, coach. And then, what's the name of that first power of dominate? I always remember.
Cloud?
Compel.
I'll say
Mine?
forget. I'll get it.
Okay.
Forget.
Out memory.
Oh, she was just gonna compel him to say have a good night, and then
Oh.
Oh. Okay, so you compel him to have a good night.
yeah, have a lucky
Dr. Isaacs
night.
is like, forget it. And he immediately forgets.
have a
Yeah,
good
have a great night. Forget. Oh, I've done what?
Love it.
Confused.
The man goes and has the best experience he's ever had. And then wakes up the next morning not remembering anything or why he is where he is.
And after we let him out, before we drive off, I'll move into the front seat.
Oh.
Put back on my tie. Button my buttons.
In that case, we will hop back over to Peter and Frank. Frank, you notice Peter stroll back up and take his seat back at the table with you in the cafe.
You want coffee?
No.
It's good. Grounds you.
Not enough body in it for my liking.
No. It's good to start off the evening like it grounds you, makes you remember. Just the smell.
Sure.
I lean over the chair and look at Jackson and just look at him.
Yeah, he makes eye contact and heads over.
My friend would like some coffee.
Very well. Would you like anything with it, sir?
No.
One coffee coming back up.
Going back
Would
up.
you like a refill?
Did I have it going up the first time, not going back up?
I just meant because I'd been to the table a couple
Yeah.
times.
He's funny. It's a joke.
Very, very good, sir. Would you like a refill? And he's gonna
No.
look at you, Frank.
I'm good. Thank you, Jackson.
He nods and scurries off behind the counter, and you can see him actually like grinding the beans and making the fresh coffee for you, Peter, before he brings it over and sets it down.
Thanks.
Two grumpiest motherfuckers sitting in the cafe together.
Yeah. How was your day?
It's going alright. Did you get something to eat?
Yeah.
Don't look very messy.
No, because I'm good with it.
Don't do it right.
Well, I don't know.
What'd you do with the body afterwards?
I love how everybody started to laugh at that too.
That's what I was laughing at before.
Yeah. I don't know. It's in an alley, I think.
Probably when I like do something like get rid
find
of
it. It's not the wood dead.
Oh. Well, what?
Wood dead.
Why?
Didn't need to be.
What do you mean need to be?
Didn't need to be.
Look, we're like this for a reason, right? take pleasure from it. That fucking gif.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Look, I tell you what. After tonight, after we're introduced, assuming it goes all right and we don't end up having to kill everyone, why don't you and I go out feeding one night?
Yeah, I won't.
Be nice. We haven't spent a lot of time together, yeah?
Yeah, I won't.
Okay.
Bonding experience?
I can't imagine that Frank's got anything more to say.
Yeah.
I ship it.
Frank, could I get a wits awareness from you, please?
You surely can.
You just set it at a 1. I just want to see how well you do.
Awareness and wits.
And then also a wits resolve, and set that one at a 1 as well. I'm going to keep the DC hidden.
1 for the awareness wits, and what was it? Resolve and
Wits.
Yes.
wits resolve.
Yes, please.
And 1 for... Oh, 1 for both. A success on both of them.
Okay. As your conversation draws to a close, around this time is when Dr. and Isaacs and Jules have actually found a little bit of privacy at an alleyway. Frank, your attention slowly drifts over the scene around you. You internally judge Peter's attire again, ranking how well he's managed to adjust it according to what you showed him earlier, and he's done a fair job.
Yes.
But you know there could
He's-
be...
He's wearing it wrong though, because he's not a proper military man. Like, he shouldn't really be wearing that shirt.
He is.
Is he?
Yeah.
Do you serve in Korea?
Yeah.
Oh, alright, fair play then.
the
So
two of
the
you-
insignia isn't that removed. The side and stripes and stuff.
Okay. Oh, in that case, he's probably animatedly talking to you about the Korean War then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as you are taking in his attire more, it clicks with you that you have a shared history, potentially. And that shared history, as you go to begin an animated conversation, a surprising amount of energy on your face for your usual expression, Frank. It stops. You're just caught in a pause, and you don't even recognize it. Your mind goes back to the war itself, your experiences, and you kind of just glaze over. And as you do so, your eyes fall on the side of Dr. Isaac's van. And with the solid white surface of the side facing you, it begins to almost play like a odd, grotesque movie before you. But it's different. It's the city of New Orleans. It's architecture that you're slowly becoming intimately familiar with around you. And it's as though you're running through the streets under some kind of duress. You can feel it. It's first and third person, swapping back and forth. So it's like a personal experience, but it's simultaneous. Almost like a vivid daydream going on around you. And there's the sound of what could be large explosions or extremely loud thunder, you're not certain. And flashes of light, some of which you know are lightning overhead, very nearby, and simultaneously ones you aren't certain but you're not looking behind you to verify. As you're running away from the scene and you're headed towards the wharf and the pier and the water, you at least recognize that you're headed towards the water. You recognize that. There's something internal that you want to get there. You have to get to the water. You need to get to the port. And you can feel the wind pushing against you, but due to your sheer size, it's not able to keep you from moving. It's not tossing you about as it is signs and papers and shutters and various other things around you. And then as you hear the cup clink from Peter setting it down, you're suddenly back.
Did I get the sense that it was me running through the streets, or that I was somebody else?
Both.
So when I get the feeling of like my physical size, was that my physical size, or was
Your
that somebody
physical
else's physical?
size.
Okay.
So, you had the sense that others, or at least someone else, was with you, but you were also having this experience simultaneously.
Was she there?
You didn't see anyone. You just
Okay.
had the sense that there was presence with you, around you. There were people with you.
So this is like jarring because I'm normally seeing Lucy or my wife when I'm having these encounters.
Yes.
So
You
this
did
is
not
jarring. This is
see
different.
either of them. You did not hear either of them. I would say you felt them with you, but it's not in the usual sense of like they're very forward present. It's just you didn't feel alone, and maybe you were with a group, or maybe they were with you. You don't know, but you didn't see them. You didn't hear them.
What time of day or night was it?
It was nighttime. You imagine, you couldn't really tell due to the weather and the dark clouds overhead, but you imagine nighttime because all of the lights on the exterior of the buildings, through the windows that you could see, and the street lamps were lit.
Okay. I really don't know what to do with that. Frank would probably stand up and walk outside and just look up and down up and down the street to see if he can see anything out of the ordinary.
Give me with awareness.
He will probably try and shift his perception so that he can sense the unseen at the same time.
Okay.
You want wits awareness first.
Yes, please.
One
is enough to notice that there doesn't seem to be a big hubbub or anything out of the ordinary going on. It's fun and lively and loud a little bit further away from the cafe, but there's no panic, there's no duress, there's no people running and screaming, there's no loud like thunder or explosions going on.
Okay.
And as you swap to sense the unseen, you notice those similar vague outlines of shadows of people off in the distance, kind of mingling into the crowds as they go. And when people come into contact with them, there's like a very brief flicker of color and definition into them, and you see like the face of a woman or the face of a man. And some of the outfits are much more modern, and some of them are much, much older, dated back to probably the start of the French Quarter. But it's very odd, and it's like as soon as the person walks through them, bumps into them unwittingly, this flicker of life happens through the shadow, and then as soon as they're out of that space, the shade just returns.
Okay, if he's satisfied that there's nothing chaotic happening, he'll pause for a moment and then he'll walk back into the cafe and sit down. Richie, you would have seen Frank glaze over for a second and then get up and walk outside, stand outside the place looking up and down the street, and then coming back in and sit back down again.
What?
Don't know. Something's up.
What'd you see? What'd you see?
Do you want to know?
Well, yeah.
I got a flash of something. Someone being chased or someone running through the streets. Down to the waterfront, to the docks.
Not far from here.
I don't know.
How long we got?
Looks a watch.
Easily an hour.
Let's go and have a look.
We can have a poke around, couldn't we?
Yeah, give it half hour.
Okay. Get out from the chair, throw the last of my coins on the table. Thanks, Jackson.
Have a good evening, sir.
You too.
He's gonna smile. He's. Oh, go ahead.
No, that's right.
He's gonna wait until both of you have stepped out of the establishment before moving over to bust the table, just in case you wanted to come back for something.
My coffee cup is still full. It's cold now.
Yeah. He doesn't ask anything. He just does as he's intended to do.
He's a good boy.
Hmm?
He's a good boy. Jackson.
Oh, him. Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
Did you think he would say you were a good boy?
That's what I thought you had, but obviously not.
You gotta work for the upgrade in dog title. God. Jumping back over to Jules and Dr. Isaacs. You have let the gentleman go. It's been you have about an hour left, essentially. And as you head back towards the cafe and the area for the hotel, I would say that you would be able to notice Frank and Peter quite easily standing out in the crowds tonight, going for a walk in the opposite direction.
Should I catch up to him and just pick him up or what, Doctor?
How far are they from the cafe?
Maybe just a street over at this point.
I should take a helicopter. It's not that far away.
Well, you know.
Just get the personal jet out because it's like 4.5 feet away from you.
Okay, alright, pick on the Americans.
I would like to stop at the cafe for a second.
Okay. And she'll pull into the cafe. Oh, by the way, who's the big grinning man?
So, like, you remember I told you, like, I ran into a guy when I was at the library, and
Super nice guy.
you know, it happened to be their territory and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That was the guy.
And he let us do what we did anyway?
Yeah, he just said, make sure you clean up.
Oh, okay. Well,
it wasn't his territory back there, as far as I know.
Oh. You think he's gonna rat us out to whoever's territory it is?
No, he seemed to be in a good mood about it. I asked him if he wanted to join in. He declined.
Okay. So are we getting out here, or are you getting your van, or
I'm
what?
just gonna make sure I can leave my van here. I'm gonna check with them inside.
Okay. I'll just take a seat and everything. She'll turn the car off and everything, and then.
You can just wait in the car if you want.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll just wait here in the car then.
Okay, I'm gonna run inside.
Meanwhile,
Ask Mr. Jackson.
she'll light up a cigarette and wait. I'll wait right here.
You run in, you catch Jackson in the middle of bussing the table where everyone sat earlier, and he's gonna look up at you surprised and just be like, I'm sorry, sir. They just left.
Did they pay for everything?
Yes.
Okay. Did they leave any tip?
I haven't counted it yet.
I'm gonna pull out a
I know
$5
it-
bill and hand it to him and say, "Take this, just in case."
His eyes are gonna get really big. He's like, are you certain?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, he'll accept it. Tuck
Do
it
you
in his
mind?
pocket.
Is there a manager here by chance?
It's well, I can't answer for them right now.
Is it okay if I leave my vehicle here for a little while?
How long?
A few hours. I have a dinner convention at the hotel over there. You know.
Oh, yeah, parking is terrible to try and get over. If you could just move it around to the other side, we don't get a lot of people parking on that side.
Yeah. Do you want me to pay you for the parking or anything?
He shakes his head.
Okay. Thank you so much.
In fact, if you could park where the miss has her car right now, that'd be perfect.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do that. Thank you. Now I'll leave.
He'll wave.
And I'll stop by Jules' car and tell her that I need her to move her car, please.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I'm gonna leave my van here and park it right there. And then
And-
get back in the car with her. That's that.
All right. She'll swap spots and everything. Pull out, then pull in.
Okay.
Even
What do you do afterwards? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
then she'll ask, "Are we waiting here, or are we going to pick up the boys?"
We should pick them up.
Okay. And then she'll start heading the way that she saw where they were, where they were at. Words are hard tonight.
It's okay. Wap around porch. From
Oh,
last
nerves.
episode.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Watch.
Wap around porch.
But suddenly in the northern area. Boston.
Jules. Boston.
I'm sorry I
Hi.
derailed.
No, you're good. You're good. Jules and Dr. Isaacs, you turn the corner and you go down another street or two before you notice Frank and Peter still walking through the foot traffic here. They seem to just kind of be taking a leisurely pace, exploring their surroundings, and headed mostly towards the waterfront. They've kept on a straight line towards it.
I mean, if anything, they might notice me looking for landmarks that I recognize from the vision.
You said towards the waterfront?
Yeah, towards the waterfront.
Get their attention. Hey, go to the hotel.
Jules does a honk at him. Lay on the
Beep.
horn. Yeah.
Ah.
However the horns were back then.
Frank, since you are looking for landmarks that you would find familiar, please give me a wits awareness at a 2, and I will keep this going forward for the current evening in case you run into anything you find familiar.
1. I'll willpower that.
Okay.
No, apparently the universe hates me tonight. I used up all my luck climbing out the Mississippi, apparently.
It was an impressive feat, though. You managed it. You did it. No, you don't notice anything familiar. A lot of the buildings on either side of you are similar architecture to what you saw, but nothing exact. So you imagine it's probably somewhere in the French Quarter.
I don't know, man. This doesn't look right. Maybe somewhere in the quarter, but I don't know. This doesn't look right to me.
Well, let's keep going.
Head into the quarter. What about the
Yeah.
others?